a different video planned for this week's upload, but to be honest, I have had one of those weeks. You know, those weeks when all you want is something to make you smile, make you laugh, take your mind off things, just be happy. And luckily for us, the internet exists. So here are my 5 go-to sources of happiness and laughs online. Not that kind of happiness. First mention goes to a brand new satirical women's magazine that launches today. PF magazine is kind of like a spoof of the cliched lady mag content. You know, the weight loss, fashion, beauty, celebrity stuff, the kind of glossy women's magazine stuff that they churn out and throw at us. It's taking that and turning it on its head. But if it already launches today, how do you know it's one of your favourites? Good point, well made. Having seen the list of people who are going to be contributing content to this online magazine, it's going to be funny. It's going to be readable. It's going to be straight to the top of my list. And also, I'm in the first edition. Second mention is a YouTuber, Brummie Mummy of 2. Now I say YouTuber, she has a blog and she's on Instagram and Twitter and all the usual places. And she's not a comedian, but you know, when you've just had one of those days and all you want to do is just catch up with a friend, talk about nothing in particular, just have a glass of wine or a cup of tea in friendly, easy company. But all my friends are at home with their kids, I'm at home with my kids, and even if I could leave my house, I'm in my pyjamas and So instead, and don't judge me, I watch a complete stranger doing hauls and vlogs and chit-chats, but she's funny and warm, and I imagine that we're friends. We're not friends. I do understand that. We've never met. And I don't like scented candles, and she's very partial to a scented candle, and I think that would form a barrier to any real life friendship. What you gonna do? Another YouTuber who I watch when I've had a really annoying day is Tovar Lee, who apparently not American. I think I read that. I think that's true. And she makes comedy films about parenting and kids and being a woman, and she is properly funny, like laugh out loud funny. Lol. I'm so cool. Now, if you're feeling a bit kind of put upon and you need a bit of firing up, then tell you who you need to read are Rache blogs. Now, I'm not much of a blog reader. I will just tend to see things on my Twitter timeline and I'll click through to links from there, but she is one of the people that I do very often click on, and she is brutally honest. And if that's your sense of humour, then she's really funny. So she's very honest. She will really say it how it is, but doesn't cross that line into being mean. And she's also very honest about herself and about her struggles with things and insecurities with things. And it can be very cathartic to read somebody being that open. So yeah, I recommend. Number 5, final mention goes to Peter and Jane on Facebook. You've almost certainly come across this page. It's massive, and she's the author behind Why Mummy Drinks, which is a massive bestseller, and the sequel is coming out soon. And I think that book is going to be on my winter favourites that I'm planning to do in a couple of weeks' time, when winter's finally gone. Bloody winter. The Facebook page is full of just spot on observations and anecdotes about the reality of family life. And it's it feels a bit like having a rant and venting, but through somebody else and through somebody else's life, which is a bit peculiar, but it works really, really well. And it just makes you feel like, do you know what? It's not just me. I'm not the only one that feels this way, and I'm not in it by myself. Someone understands. So if that's how you feel, this is the place for you. So if you've had a week like mine, check out some of these accounts and hopefully they will leave you feeling a little bit brighter and a little bit happier, and maybe subscribe to me because sometimes I'm funny. And if you're wondering what the initial video idea was, it was DIY dry erase sheets. Plastic wallet, put your paper in it, write on it, wipe it off.